Welcome back to Riders Lube Shop. There's a few different side-by-sides in here, but the one we're focusing on first is gonna be this X3. This machine is in the shop for a few different things. Number one is pretty easy. We need to grease all of the components in the suspension. Pretty much any zirc on this machine needs some grease. Second is gonna be a little bit harder. It needs a turbo fitting. This bad boy right here, just in case anyone else needs it. Made in China, sadly. The third thing, this customer got some limit straps installed and we need to swap which way this hardware is facing. As you can see right there, this bolt has been wearing on the suspension over time. We need to flip it so that way the nut is on that side and the bolt head of the bolt is going to be on this side. Hopefully that will resolve any of the rubbing and we'll get this customer back looking right. He has quite a few things. Pretty much this customer's vehicle is modded out. Okay, you got light bar, you got the brace, you got the smart shocks. I would say it's a pretty nice factory upgrade. Limit straps. Oh, you got the different new upgraded wheels. You have, what else? Oh, handlebars. So, you know, little aftermarket goodie right here. We got the speaker, the GoPro to record your fun rides. Nice speaker to listen to some tunes with your buddies. Looks like a pretty stock machine other than that on the interior. These seats are nice too. We also have these whips. These whips are really cool as well. Super bright, lots of colors. These mud flaps right here, made in the USA. Shout out Rock Knocker. These things are for sure gonna keep all the rocks out of your brake calipers. As all you Can-Am guys know, that's an issue right there. Next up is, you know, you got your rack for your cooler, your goodies and everything. Another storage unit right here for your tools. Kemimoto. And then this is also a very loud machine. I don't know if anyone can spot what we're missing right here. Perhaps a muffler. This bad boy is straight piped. No cat. All the goodies. Sounds so glorious. Super ATV back here as well. You got this, what is this? And I don't even know what this is, an Eopol, but I genuinely really enjoy this as a mechanic. Being able to step up here, super easy step up. That's definitely a need that I did not know I needed. That's pretty much it on this machine, I think. I might be missing a couple things. No one get mad at me if I am. Yeah, oh, up here in the front, you got some more goodies. Forgot about that. But yeah, this guy is pretty tricked out machine. Just needs a couple things to be getting back on the road. Heading out here on a trip with some buddies I hear. So we're gonna hopefully get this machine finished up pretty fast and give her a good wash so that way you can be hitting the trails looking like the best one in the group. All right, let's get into it. So first we're going to be jacking up this side-by-side. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, now we have access to these bolts. Let's go ahead and take them on out. All right, you're gonna need a 19, toss on the back, and then you'll need another 19 to put on the front. Let's break this loose. All right, we're getting the freaking gun, brother. Whew, save that nut. All right. Exactly what I was trying to prevent from happening. Found them, finally. So now what we're gonna do is just put them on the other way around. Okay, so we are definitely gonna have to take this off. All right, I also think we need to take this guy off real quick too, just to get to this. All right, this is a 10 millimeter, so let's go ahead and yank it on off. gonna go ahead, toss these nuts back on just in case, you know, ends up being a 2-day project. All right, had to go ahead and redo a couple things as far as how this is jacked up goes. All right, so now that the suspension is taken off, let's see if we can finally get this screw back in. All right, I was wrong. Before we keep going, we're gonna have to take the suspension off, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Okay, that's the bolt in right there. Okay, I'm gonna put this bottom bolt in for the shock. All right, made a dumb move. Forgot to put this on. So we gotta take this back out. Yay! Which means we gotta take this back out, which means we gotta figure out a way to secure this down here. Oh my goodness. Like also just like every other job, this would be a lot easier if you had a buddy with you. You know, if you have friends, I'm jelly. Bada bing. That's what we were missing, boys. Absolutely tragic. All right, time to muscle this shiz. Okay. Whew. Holy cow. This has been much harder than I think it ever needed to be. Whoa, buckaroo. That should do. Now I need to do the same thing to this side. Okay, so first things first, put the strap back on down here. Let's get this secured on up. So, it's gonna go something like this. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your whole back into it, lift up the wheel like a man, slide the bolt in. It's just that easy. Oh my goodness. Top one's in. Alright, all tightened up. The strap is lined up how I'm liking it.
See it
one thing you don't want to forget is your Smart Shock wires. I'm gonna quickly toss this back on. Sadly, I'm actually missing a little clamp that I need to get. So it's currently, what time is it? 10:27 p.m. So I'm gonna have to go get that in the morning. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. See you guys tomorrow. We're gonna finish up this Can-Am, get her freaking sent out for the customer. Yeah! Good night. All right, it's the next day and we are back working on the X3. We're gonna pick up where we left off, which is we're installing the turbo boost solenoid replacement. This thing right here. I'm not entirely sure how much of this you guys will be able to see, but I'm gonna show you where it's at. You can see the tripod location. It's not that ideal for being able to see anything, but if you want to, you can see a little bit of it. That right there, that big guy, that's what we're gonna be fixing. Right here is a hose that broke off. That part right down there. So we're gonna have to be replacing it. Doesn't look too hard. There's 2 bolts up in here, and those are both 8s. And then you have to unplug the clip right there. And obviously you have to cut these clamps off, but I don't think that should be too hard. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too hard. So let's get on into it. Uh-oh. Might be just cutting this bad boy. That can still reach, so that's good. Yeah, there was no getting that bad boy out. But let's move on now to unbolting these bolts in the back. As you can see, this solenoid is coming loose now. Just need to bring it a little bit closer and then disconnect this stuff off. So I'm gonna quickly do that and I'll recheck back in with you guys. All right, it got a little hard to show there, but the old one is out, and excitingly, the new one is in, and look at that. The bottom one that was broken is now connected up. Now what we have to do is toss back on the center panel right here, give this machine a good old wash. Well, actually, before we give it a wash, we need to take it for a test ride. Then we'll wash it, get it greased up, and I think it should be done. Fingers crossed the rest of this goes easy peasy, and hopefully the leak is no more. That should have been it, but I'm just gonna take it for a quick tear. Make sure. Just realizing now that there's machines in the way that are heavy. We'll see how that goes. Let's get this thing detailed up. I'm gonna show you guys what the machine looks like afterwards, but before we clean it, just to give you a good idea about what we do here at the shop, this is the exterior of the machine before we're gonna clean it. All right, let's get these 2 machines moved out of the way. It's just the one machine moved out of the way. Maybe push that one forward, we'll see. Let's get it. All right, now that the new parts are installed, it's time to take this thing for a little test. This thing's pretty loud, so I think you guys will enjoy this. Let's start this thing on up. finally finished the machine. Got Avery here with us now.
What up, homeboys? Sorry I've been gone for a little bit, but you know, daddy's got to work, right?
Yeah, finish the house up too, man. Finish the house up too. Got the machine finished up though. Looking amazing. I finally got it detailed. I didn't show, these guys haven't seen the detail and they didn't really see the replacement of the solenoid, but
you know what?
Turned out really good.
Some things are better left unsaid, am I right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Especially when you're just having a bad time.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was having, a freaking bad time, but yeah, this machine turned out, this thing looks good, this blue and white. I mean, let's be honest, I think everything just looks really good once you detail it up.
Yeah, once you detail something, everything's looking muddy.
Yeah. So it's just some SC1 on it.
Yeah, it is some SC1.
But yeah, that's it for this machine. The customer is on his way to come pick it up right now, right?
Yeah, he's on his way, big dog.
So
you better have that checkbook, huh?
better ready to pay for this thing.
Woo!
That'll be it for this one. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace out. Woo!